Hi, I'm Selena, and today I'm going to be talking about the worst and the best 2016 Cartoon Network pilots. So this year, Cartoon Network came out with like 10 pilots, and some of them were good, some of them were bad. Top 3 worst Cartoon Network CN pilots. Number 3, Ryden with Burgess. This show. When I say the main character is so annoying, like he just tries way too hard. Cause he I don't even remember what the plot of this show even was. It's just, and usually some shows can do really well with an annoying main character as long as like the, what's it called? Supporting characters are lovable. But no, they all have annoying voices, especially this guy right here. Yeah.
He talks like this, and it's really annoying, and I can't understand a word he's saying.
The main character, Burgess, he just isn't funny. He tries way too hard, and he just needs to be stopped at all times. Number 2, My Science Fiction Project. My Science Fiction Project is a show about this boy who, instead of having a science fair project, he has a science fiction project. So he creates this guy with the orange hair, and they go on all these adventures, which isn't that bad of a plot, but the way it's executed is kind of boring in my opinion. And it's just one of those shows that you can tell it wasn't geared towards older audiences. Like I feel like lots of kids would like this. It's just like Uncle Grandpa or Mighty Magiswords. Like those shows are not for older audiences because they're dumb. They're just for younger audiences, and it's just not a good show. Before I get into the number 1 worst Cartoon Network pilot of 2016, I have an honorable mention. Now, this show, lots of people love, but I don't know, I can't get with the program. I'm sorry. Lakewood Plaza Turbo. I know. It's not, like if it were to come on TV, which I don't doubt it because it has a game on Cartoon Network, I'm pretty sure, and lots of people actually support this show, so I can see it on Cartoon Network. But if it were to be on Cartoon Network, it's one of those shows that like I'll just watch just because it's on TV. It's alright. It's not bad. It's alright. I'll just leave it at that. It's alright. Now, for the number 1 worst Cartoon Network pilot of 2016, I hate this show. It's so stupid. Jammers. Jammers is a show about these 3 kids. They're in middle school, and in the pilot, these like mean girls, they like make fun of them because they don't have dates to the dance, so they all decide to get dates to the dance. Yay! And this one dude goes on a date with a fart. I don't know. Like this show is so random. It just is gross. This show. And it's stupid. And I hate the art style. Like their eyes annoy the crap out of me. Like when they close their eyes, they're like this. I don't know. I hate the art style. It's ugly, just like the show. The plot is ugly. The characters are ugly. All the jokes are ugly. Everything about the show is ugly. I hate this show. It's the worst. I hope this never makes it to TV. If it does make it to TV though, I totally see this as an Adult Swim show. Please, Cartoon Network, do not pick this up. If you really want this on TV, Adult Swim, and like one of those weird Adult Swim shows that are like come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. Please. I just don't like this show. Now for the top 3 Cartoon Network pilots of 2016. Starting out with number 3, 12 Forever. This show is about this girl. She has this magic key and she can turn it to any door and it takes us to this place. It's created purely out of her imagination. And it's a good show. They go on lots of adventures. I'm assuming, yeah, it's a good show. It's watchable. The art style reminds me of The Replacements, and I think it's just because like their noses, like it's like a rectangle. I don't know. I like the art style. I love The Replacements art style, and I like how this reminds me of The Replacements. Every episode would be different, except they have their villain reminds me of him from Powerpuff Girls, and I love their villain. Like, yes, go you! I love this antagonist. I just love the way they speak, you know? And it's just, yes, go you. Number 2, Victor and Valentino. This show is about these two brothers, and I believe they're half brothers, and their names are Victor and Valentino. They also get into like some trouble and go on wacky adventures. And I just love the representation that this show offers. Like, I haven't seen a good cartoon with a strong Hispanic lead since like Elsie Gray. You need that representation and that diversity in cartoons, especially cartoons aimed at children, because when like growing up and seeing yourself on TV, well, someone that looks like you on TV, just it's great. And I'm not even Hispanic, but I just love representation. We need more people of color in like, not even only in cartoons, just in everything, you know? Just to be represented, and we just, people of color. Wow, yes, I love it. This show has a little mysterious side to it that I was not expecting, especially at the end when he put the mask on. I can't remember if that was Victor or Valentino, but one of them put a mask on, and it shows like dead people. Like, they see dead people, I think. And I just, that really intrigues me. I want to know what this mask has to offer. Like, does it go to an underworld? I don't know, but I just really want to know more about the mask and their town and their grandma. Their grandma was creepy as well. And I just want to know more about them and their town and where they live, and something's not right about their town. I want to know more. Before I go into the number 1 best cartoon pilot, well, Cartoon Network pilot of 2016, even though, okay, you can probably guess what the number 1 is because everyone loves this show and is talking about it nonstop. But before I even say it, I have some honorable mentions. These shows are good, but like they're not good enough for like me to really talk much about, so I'm just gonna name drop them. Paranormal Roommates, Apple and Onion, Bottoms Butte, yes, and AJ's Infinite Summer. You already guessed it. You already know what the best Cartoon Network pilot of this year was. Infinity Train. Yes! I love me some Infinity Train. Now, if you don't know Infinity Train, this girl, Tulip, is trapped on this train, and she's been there for like a week now. And it's an Infinity Train. Shocker. So what that means is that it has an infinite number of cars, and each car is different. Like, she goes into one train car and it's actually the size of an actual train car, but when she goes into another one, it's like its own world. Like, this train car is like big. It's like she went on another planet. It's full of like all these dogs, these corgis to be exact, and like each train car is so different because she was just on like an actual train car. Now she just opened the door, she's like in another world. Crazy, right? And she has this number on her hand, 53, I believe. I may be wrong. 53 is the number on her hand. And I have so many questions. That number can be so many different things. It could be, I have some ideas. I don't know if I want to make a whole video on it. I might, I may not, but I have some theories on what that number on her hand means. And it's just, the show is so mysterious yet funny at the same time. Like, it has a few jokes in there, but they're not trying to be funny. I love the art style as well. The only thing, the first time, because I've seen this pilot 3 times now, the first time I saw it, I wish, like, I didn't really like the art style that much, only because I wish like the lines were thicker. Not all of them, but like, I don't know. I'm not an artist, so I don't know. But like, if you see Tulip, the outer outline lines are pretty thin, and I just wish they would be thicker. If that made sense. But like the second and third time, that didn't even bother me. So like, I like art style. And talking about representation, we have a strong female lead. Yes, representation. We need this. We need this. We just need the show. Infinity Train. We need it to be a real show. Please, come on now. Come on now. Yes, so that was the top 3 best and worst and best 2016 Cartoon Network pilots. If you haven't seen any of these or you want to know how to watch them, just go on Cartoon Network's YouTube channel, and they're there all for free. You can just go to Cartoon Network's YouTube channel, then click playlist, then click minisodes, and all of the pilots are there, including like other actual minisodes. They're like 2 minutes long, but all of the pilots are like 8 to 12 minutes long, and yeah, you just watch it there. So just stay tuned for more videos. Like, subscribe, comment down below your favorite pilots or your least favorite pilots, and